Alright, what up, G's? It's me, it's your boy Mirch, and I'm back. I don't know, but I decided to turn on record. My voice is a little bit scuffed because I've been talking a lot. I've been drinking some, with moderation, um, the past few days, and I just wanted to kind of just like press the record button, come here and tell you guys a little bit about what I've been going through. Um, kind of like give you an update. I feel like I owe you guys some videos, and it's not just about you guys, but it's also a little bit about me. Um, there's actually two reasons why I haven't been posting anything really, and number one reason is I've been fucking around with NFTs a lot, and I want to show you guys like this video that I made exactly 4 weeks ago. Um, I don't know if it was exactly 4 weeks ago, but anyway, this video has been popping off like crazy. Okay, and the thing is that when videos like these are popping off like crazy, it 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 kind of it's called paralysis by success. It sounds stupid, but it made me feel like what's the point of making any Dotes video when you know I'm gonna get like 60 views, 110 views, 140 views, and then this one's getting 2.5k and it's just blowing up. And every day there's like 100 viewers every day. So it kind of made me feel like what's the point of making a video that's never gonna be as successful as this one, and is never gonna blow up. And I don't want to make a video and then nobody's gonna watch it. So I made this video. Now there's like 2.5k in 30 days. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a video and then there's gonna be like 50 viewers. But eventually I have to just like accept it that it is what it is. And instead of being sad, I should just be happy that I made a really good video and people really like it. It's about NFTs and it is what it is. This video got me into NFTs. I bought a lot of stuff since. Not a lot of stuff. I actually didn't buy that many stuff. I bought a few projects. They're going okay. I um, I made some money, but since I haven't sold anything yet and gas fees are insane right now, it's all somewhere on the blockchain. My profits are on the blockchain. Let's just say that. Um, but overall, it's been pretty good. I can't complain. Made money. That's awesome. At least got my investment back. So I think like one or two projects kind of flopped. Everything else like either stayed the same or made profits. So that was really good. Um, but right now I'm not buying anything because I don't know, gas is just too crazy, and there's a lot of fugazi, however you want to call it. So I don't want to do that. So that was the first reason. Now the second reason why I haven't been uploading anything is because even though like let's say I get past the fact that these videos won't get any views, second reason is because I've been losing a lot. So I went from 5.8k to like 4.8k in like a week and a half, and it was terrible. It was like one of the worst things that ever happened to me. I even smashed my desk, and now it has a hole in it. Um, I can show you guys here. Let me just transition. So I covered up that hole right there. That's a hole. So it is what it is, you know. And I got mad. I got upset. And sometimes, you lose a lot of MMR, and I felt just ashamed, like, um, especially because I work a lot with the game as well, and I just felt really bad about myself and like the rating that I had, and I was like, damn man, like, and I knew I wasn't playing at the level, like I dropped all the way to just under 4,800, so that was like 1k to 1.1k MMR loss, um, and I was just really ashamed, and it really sucked, like you feel like the MMR kind of defines you, and I think it comes down to the third thing that I want to talk about in this video, and I feel like it's because I do ended up turning it around, and I'm like 5.2. I just didn't get that much time to play recently, but I feel like it is climbing. I've been playing some unranked, you can see here. Um, I think overall I'm getting back there, and I wanted to talk a little bit about like one of the things that I believe to be like one of the greatest skills in life is um, being able to let me just transition. back to my Dota buff. So I think one of the greatest skills in life and in Dota in general is just being able to stop completely, reassess what you're doing, and realize that sometimes the best option is instead of going forward is going back down and starting over. So one of the greatest books that I've ever read or listened to, because I'm into audiobooks mostly, is the Almanac of Naval Ravikant. And this is a really great book where this guy, he's a really smart guy, really rich guy, billionaire, entrepreneur, whatever, all that stuff. Really smart guy. You should definitely listen to him and get his book. It's available for free as a PDF somewhere on the internet. Um, so he says that sometimes if you're on the mountain, you're going up to a mountain, going up on a mountain, and you want to reach the peak, and you're going one road, and then like halfway through, you start struggling a lot because conditions, like maybe let's say there's snow or whatever. It can be whatever. Or you get tired or whatever, or it's just a very difficult path. Um, Most people just keep pushing through on that path, but sometimes, even though it feels really bad, like if you just go down and take a different path, you might get to the top faster. So he says that the ability to reset and start over is one of the most underrated and most desired skills in life because that's one of the things that's going to help you succeed as much as possible. And I kind of, I think like people for the same reason they feel like once they committed like a certain period of time for something they want to stay in that direction. So that's why people stay in abusive relationships. That's why they don't leave like toxic jobs, toxic managers, bad whatever, bad friendships, whatever, right? Like if you're at the movies and you watch a movie and you really can't stand it, you really hate it, you're like, I paid for this movie, so I'm gonna watch it through, even though you only wasted like maybe half an hour. You're half an hour in, and there's still like an hour, 2 hours to go, right? So best course of action is just like leave, go watch a different movie, right? Because you're gonna have a better time and whatever. And maybe this is just a stupid example, but I wanted to tie it into Dota because I think um, one of the greatest things in Dota is being able to realize that sometimes you just gotta start over, kind of the same. And that's kind of what I started doing here when I started playing Wraith King a lot. I realized that I was playing better than I knew that I was better than the MMR that I had dropped to, because you see it in game. But sometimes like that's just not enough. Like you have to remind yourself why you're really good at those basics. And what I decided to do is just, you know what, I'll just play Wraith King every game by Midas Radiance, because at in the under 5k, like people really don't know how to stop you from farming or applying the pressure. And I could notice that in my games, but I would still lose. Um, because I was trying to do too much or trying to adapt to players that are worse than me. And then that just caused me to lose over and over, and I was also tilted, and then tilt spirals into more losses. So then I started playing Wraith King, and I decided to go Midas Radiance every game. And look at this win rate. Like I won one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight Wraith King games in a row. Then I lost two. Then I won nine, and then I lost one more. So I went 9-3 on Wraith King with 8 wins in a row, going the same build every game, like this Midas Radiance. And at the end of the day, it's just like I realized, okay, I'll just play like super farming heroes. I won't try to do too much. I'll just like I have good farming patterns. I know how to avoid the enemy like when they're chasing me or whatever. I know where to be on the map so I can keep farming without whatever. And I'll just play for the late game. And it turned out that if I just kept doing like really simple but solid stuff, foundational stuff, it ended up working. And then I grew like 300, 400 rating back, from 5.8 to 5.2, in a matter of like almost 10 games. Um, so I think it's like it was this thing where you have to realize at some point that you're better than this, and you have to remind yourself like why you're better. And instead of just like trying to force it and getting tilted and whatever, it also helped that I took like 1 or 2 days break. I needed more of a reset because I remember I was going like I was going to bed every day, and I was like, fuck, and you think about it all the time. Um, so that's pretty much what I wanted to say about today. I don't know. Maybe this video doesn't make sense. Quick 10 minutes, hit the deadline, hit the mark. Um, Also trying to get back into the gym because I've been like, when I'm losing a lot of games, I don't feel like doing anything with my life, just playing. And that's really toxic because it's just a negative loop that you can't really escape. So it feels really bad. But it is what it is. And I'll keep playing very solid foundational Dota. I'll try to keep playing like, only play heroes that I know how to play. That's also one of the reasons why I start losing a lot. I'll start playing more of the heroes that I know that work. And overall, I'm trying to get back into things, come back into normal, maybe make more videos. Who knows? There's a lot of there's no pressure. Nobody's putting pressure on me, but I don't want to. I also don't want to like. I don't want to force myself to make videos. If I don't feel like making videos, I'm not gonna make videos. And I know a lot of people have been asking me like, "Hey, when are new videos coming out?" Maybe I'll make some videos. I did have a really good game where I played Timber Position 1 5 days ago. I have this Timber game. Um, and this was pretty funny game because I crushed because I played Timber Position 1. I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll play. I saw, I think it was Tiny and Tide in the same team. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like no matter what heroes they pick, it sounds like already a good Timbersaw game. And I was just like, screw it. And I kind of knew like Tide was gonna be. I assumed Tide was gonna be position three. But even if Tiny would have been position three or whatever, I didn't mind. Like Tiny's just Timber's just really strong against both these heroes. And I was like, as long as I don't die to like Tiny one shot combo, I'll be fine. Then they picked AA, so I just needed to be careful. Overall, I think I played really well this game. I had OD who played really well as well. But it was kind of funny because my offlane was struggling. Um, I don't remember what I had offlane. I think I had Marcy. Was it? No, I had position five Earth Spirit. Like it was some crazy shit. So maybe I'll cover this game because I downloaded the replay. So I'll always have it. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace.